Oh shit, I forgot to turn my desktop audio on. Fixed it though. We saved it. We saved it. Kind of. So, for those of you who have played this on the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, I believe is the name of the currently available collection from Capcom, you'll notice that music is different from what's in that version, at least in releases in America, or at least outside of Japan. So there's a lot of at least going on here. The reason for that is that Capcom couldn't get the rights outside of Japan for that music, so they had to replace it. And the music on the Legacy Collection is not as good. I really enjoy the two songs that are there, Moonlight and The Answer. Those were a reasonable part of my early teenager years. I enjoyed them quite a bit. Welcome to Mega Man X6. This is quite possibly the worst 2D Mega Man platformer. I suppose I should say worst 2D Mega Man platformer that was made by Capcom, because there are, of course, the rather infamous Mega Man and Mega Man 3 that were made by High-Tech Expressions for DOS. And this is generally considered to be not quite the worst game in the series, but pretty damn close. People generally think that X7 is much worse, and X7 is a fully 3D game. Well, fully 3D game with some 2D-ish areas. Also, we are using the code for the Ultimate Armor because there are some parts of this game that are so badly designed that fuck you, I'm going to have that as an out, just in case things get bad enough. What happened? I heard they avoided the collision. But they might as well have failed. Sonic Forces, but actually bad? That's rough, because Sonic Forces has a few issues with it that are very specific to Sonic Forces relative to the rest of the franchise. Namely, that it's very small compared to a lot of Sonic games. Meanwhile, this one at least is not, but I understand sort of where you might be coming from a little bit with that. And for this, we should be thankful? Oh yeah, I'm going to be reading this out because This game was so badly rushed, both for its original Japanese release, which probably accounts for some of the absolute slapshot balance and level design involved, but also for its American release. This was released in like 2001 or maybe 2002, still within the realm of time when the PS2 was already out. And Capcom was so desperate to make money off of Mega Man after Mega Man X5 did not meet sales expectations and went grossly over budget. So yeah, there's no dub on this. This is probably one of the first games that I ever played that was released in America that didn't get a dub. And then I'm pretty sure the next one that happened to be the case was Fate Extra, which I didn't pick up until I was like 20 or something, so a good 8-year gap. Jesus Christ. This is not all. Something else is going to happen. I feel uneasy. What is this? This is debris. What from? Is there any violent battle here? I mean, you're at a satellite crash? Dumbass! Wonder how many people in Reploids were sacrificed. Wait. This is Gate just like completely unaware of the whole thing that happened with the Europa? 1 week later. What? It's finally done! I'm going mad and it is so liberating. He contracted the Sigma virus. Not to be confused with the Ligma virus. No. The plan has only just begun. I'm going to bring all low-grade Reploids into submission. Why did you need to make that two separate things? Oh, right, because they put no effort into making this actually a thing here. Those too simple to understand my work! I'll build an ideal world only for Reploids. A wonderful world where I control everything. So, again, hey, wow, it's like the second, third, I don't know, 25th villain in a row who's been like, hey, I'm going to be a robot separatist, and I'm going to make a world exclusively for Reploids. At the very least, I think that it's sort of implied that humanity has been wiped out by X6. Unlike in X4, where Iris just straight up wants to kill everybody. X. Wake up, X. Now you're the only one. Oh no. There is no one else is left to fight. Get up now. X. Yes, I'm going to read the typos as they're actually written, if possible. X! X! A giant maverick is acting up! Wake up! I'll send the detailed info later. You rush to the scene. The next Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel box is supposed to somewhat support Gate Guardian properly. Interesting. I'm kind of sad that they never really, went back to that concept like they did with a lot of other vintage monsters that are kind of terrible. Most of the Mechaniloids became Mavericks. It's been a long time. It's been like 4 weeks, dude. Stay alert, X. I'll be fine since I have the armor and saber. Since I fixed the Falcon armor very quickly, the dash function is incomplete. This isn't the Falcon armor, by the way. Alright. Anyway, I will stop the Mechaniloids. Okay, go to the entrance of the ruins ahead. So as you can see, I entered the code to start with the ultimate armor. You can't get this without getting the code, so I feel like this is okay. And we are currently trying to avoid using the ultimate armor outside of this area, the endgame castle, and 2 other levels I'm going to put it to use because those levels are bullshit. But let's get a quick look at what our ultimate armor we can do. We've got, I think this is the plasma shot from X4. We've got the hover boots. Circle button is our dash. Triangle is our saber or our special weapon if we have one equipped. L1 and R1, I believe, are toggles for our special weapons. L2 does not appear to do anything. R2 does this bullshit-ass move, the Nova Strike, as it's called, or as I'm probably just going to call it, the Arrow of Death. So, the Nova Strike is a replacement for our Giga attack in the Ultimate Armor. Let's pause it real quick. Perform the Invincible Dash. You ain't kidding. This thing goes far as hell, and you are invincible in it. The only real limitation is that you can only do it once per time you enter the air. But that's to stop you from getting through certain things like, oh hey, just open air. You know, it's basically to prevent you from having the ability to do Mighty No. 9 style platforming. Oh, also we have an air dash, because of course we do. Select button brings up our hint during our dialogue. If the Buster fails, use the Z-Saber. Yes, it is the time to ask for Zero's power. That's incredibly hammy and also a bad translation, I'm pretty sure. So, see, we can't buster this crate. I'm pretty sure even the Nova Strike is not doing shit. So we use the sword and that'll do us. But you can see that we're dealing with some enemies that are insanely durable. This thing took 2 sword strikes and didn't go. It's also immune to the Nova Strike, so the ultimate armor is not as ultimate as it sounds a lot of the time. It's definitely not a perfect choice. There's a lot of times when you'll want something else, especially in certain spike-heavy levels where I believe the Shadow armor is what you would prefer. In X5, it was called the Gaia armor. In this game, it's a different armor that's very similar. So, yeah, the ultimate armor is basically just to level the field in a few areas where the game is a little bit over the top. Because, as I mentioned, this game is so badly balanced. You see, we got some tight platforming. This is an intro stage, man! This seems a little OTT. At bare minimum, they're asking you to have played the earlier games in the series, I guess. Especially because you're using the Falcon armor from X5/X4. So yeah. There you are. Are you alright? Beyond here is a giant mechanoid. It's suddenly activated due to a radio wave problem. We are afraid and we got hurt. I'll take care of this. Return to the Hunter base now. Alright, it acts like it's possessed. Be careful. It's probably gone Maverick, so, like, it's infected with the Sigma virus. Because, yeah, that's how this series works. Alright, so this is the first time we get one of these that can actually cause us some trouble in this series. Every single X game, you get an intro stage little boss like this that is usually just absolutely clown level easy. Like, we can destroy this thing in, what, 3 to 4 hits with our sword after we smash the orb? But the fact is that you have to actually do that, and you have to get acclimated to the new mechanics in a way that you really didn't have to in the original, in the last few. But Shadow Armor, as you're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah. King Dragon is the one in X4, right? That thing's pretty not hard. Oh, hey, wow, Zero's in purple armor. That's pretty rad looking. And he delivers one final parting blow to the thing. Okay, yeah, I don't remember the names of a lot of the, like, special enemies that aren't the Maverick bosses or anything. So I'm just going to be calling things whatever random names, and hopefully people will just be able to figure out what I'm talking about eventually. Oh god, are we getting another sequential boss fight? I'm sorry I cheated, guys! I just wanted to make Oh. Who's this fucker? I knew Zero was doing this. Who are you? Hi, Max. I am called. I'm investigating the Zero Nightmare. What? Did you say the Zero Nightmare? What are you trying to do? What is your connection to the Zero Nightmare? What about Zero? You are behind this! You are dangerous. I'll dispose of you. Alright, so... I don't think we can put a scratch in this dude. Yeah, even our Nova Strike isn't hurting this dude. So we just gotta take our lumps. It's like Vile in X1. Maverick Hunter, not amazing. We will destroy the Zero Nightmare. You are not wanted here. Keep out. I could not inflict any damage on him. Hi, Max. The Zero Nightmare. Did I dream about Zero? What is happening? X4 is one of my favorite games in the series, but it's kind of tough. So I can't blame anyone for having that issue. Also, we get rated in this, so yeah. Okay, save. Memory card slot 1 only. Yep. 1 block of free memory is required, blah, blah, blah. Yep, go ahead and save the data. Alright, so... now we continue the game. Isaac. It's probably pronounced Isaac, and I'm going to pronounce it Isaac, but I just want to point out Isaac. What an amazing name. Isaac, I suck. Wait. Attention all Reploids on Earth! As you all know, these are chaotic, disturbing times. The nightmare is upon us. It shows Reploids a kind of dream for human beings. No, it's a nightmare. The nightmare makes Reploids confused. In the worst case, they may malfunction or delete themselves. I don't know what this voice is either. Due to the space colony incident, there are a few Reploids or humans are left on the Earth. We won't accept sacrifice anymore. This would bring us to the Earth crisis. Taking the matter seriously, we have sent investigators to the 8 suspected areas to uncover the mystery of this nightmare phenomena. It's said that the nightmare phenomena are caused by a ghost of Zero. Known as an ace Maverick Hunter. What? What are you talking about? Wait, X. Let him finish his story. Ugh. No, I'd like to call on volunteers. Unite with us and help our cause! Work for these 8 investigators! Our goal is to wipe out the nightmare! And delete the Zero's ghost! Come together for our future! This Hymax will lead the mission! Oh, hi, Max! Wait. We guarantee your safety if you join us! Bullshit! Both Maverick Hunters and Reploids now suffer! Are we not Reploids? We are Devo. Let's preserve our future together! We're waiting for you, everyone! How dare! He talks about Zero that way! Zero gave his life to save us! Don't insult X's boyfriend, it ain't good. It can't be helped now. Actually, we saw the nightmare too. Shaped as Zero. So, we also need to investigate what the nightmare is. For now, leave Isaac and Hymax alone. I wonder what are those suspected areas he mentioned. Can you find out, Aelia? No. Due to a strong jamming, I can't look into it from here. So I've got to go in there blind. Hey, you can't say that on Twitch! Maybe I'll be able to feel the nightmare directly. Besides, I'm suspicious of the investigators. The nightmare. The mission is risky. But we must minimize the damage by uncovering and defeating it. Excuse me. As Isaac said, we cannot allow any more Reploids to be lost. X, return to the Hunter base now. Roger, I'll be back right away. Alright, just show me the stage select, come on. That's a lot of cutscenes all told. We are now beginning our mission to check the eight areas that Isaac has sent investigators to investigate the nightmare phenomena, see? Yeah! But considering the situations of the Maverick Hunters, you are the only hunter who could accomplish these difficult missions. Oh, he ain't kidding about difficult, oh Jesus! As we've lost Zero, you're our only hope. Can you do it, X? I'll do it. I've just obtained the report on the nightmare areas and the investigators sent to the areas. However, the details of the situations in the areas are still unknown due to bad radar transmission. Also, in case any changes occur in the nightmare area, I'll show you by a red signal. It is difficult to predict what the changes are, though. That's okay. I'll know when I get there. I will discover what areas the nightmares are and what Isaac's intentions are. I believe that was not the word intentions. Sigma's long-lost cousin twice removed. Yeah, Jesus, what a name choice too close to Sigma. Don't push yourself too hard, X. Remember, you are our only hope. Roger. X... What is it, Aelia? Nothing. Just be careful. Some Reploids may accept what Isaac says is true and come to the nightmare areas. If you find them, secure them, and then send them to the Hunter base. The Reploids you have rescued can be surveyed here by pressing the R1 button. And if you obtain any items, I'll process them into parts you can use. You can equip the parts with the L1 button. Good luck, X! Alright, so, here we are. We've got a stage select. We can look at these parts. We have nothing to equip. And we have no slots to equip them in the first place. In order to gain slots, I will explain that in a moment once we're actually, like, inside of a stage. But it involves killing certain types of enemies. A lot. So yeah, let's not worry about this for the moment. And if we go over to the rescue page, we can see that I think this is going to give us a different page for each area, and there's like 16 civvies we can save in each one, and they can die, which is absolute bullshit, because that's a little bit rude, game. This game is really, really hard. So, our boss names are not properly localized. So, whereas in a regular X game, you'd have like a Frost Walrus or a Chill Penguin or something like that, in this game, they didn't change them very much from the Japanese names, except for where bad translation comes in. So here we've got, from clockwise from the start, we got Commander Yamark, who is a dragonfly. Oh ye gods, selecting a target on this page is not great. We've got Rainy Turtloid, who is a big ol' Mata sort of Turtonator-looking turtle. We've got Shield Sheldon, who I believe says Bazinga on the Big Bang Theory. We've got Blizzard Wolfang, who is not to be confused with Blizzard Wolfgang. That's slightly different. We've got Ground Scaravich, who hangs out in a museum and throws balls of robot poop at us. We've got... Actually, I'm going to save this guy's name for later. We've got Infinity Maginian, who is a water flea, and who has the big O in the background of his stage for some reason. And we've got Blaze Heatnix, who is one of the two stages where we will be equipping the ultimate armor, because fuck whoever came up with this. I sincerely hope that whoever designed this stage lost their fucking job and never was hired for any other video game company ever again. Like, it is the worst stage in any Mega Man game ever. In fact, it's probably worse than, like, any shitty fucking Kaizo ROM hack that probably exists for this series. It is that bad. Which actually means that I'm quite tempted to do it first. Just so that way we can have the use of the ultimate armor out of the way. Look like some Phoenix. Well, because a lot of them look very similar. But instead of going after Blaze Heatnix first, we're going to look at our choices. We have Falcon, we have Ultimate, and we have just plain old X. I think there is actually a benefit occasionally to playing as regular X, but for now we are going to choose the Falcon armor and go visit our friend Commander Yamark. Oh god, that looked like it glitched out for a second. I was concerned because the last time I tried to play this game on an emulator, it also glitched. Which is kind of bizarre because it's just a Mega Man X game! It's a 2D platformer. Also, hey, look, double loading screens. Thanks, guys. Good music, though. What do you got for us, Alia? This is the Amazon area. I can't understand the situation there from the Hunter base. I wonder if the nightmare caused this jamming. And yeah, I actually quite like the Falcon armor because we can double tap X to get a free air dash. It appears to be a transport mechanoid. It has the loading space on its back. Yes, thank you for teaching me about this enemy that I wouldn't have been able to figure out about on my own. Unfortunately, the Falcon armor does not possess the plasma shot. It has this dinky little damaging arrow. But you can see this place is basically laid out like a tutorial. And of course, this big killer Scyther robot here will come back if we don't kill it with the right weapon, which I think is actually the weapon that we get from this area. Also, check it out. The air dash is doing enough damage. We actually deal contact damage with the air dash against small targets. Also, yes, these little glitter puffs do damage to us from this killer moth for some reason. You're gonna see me fail a lot in this game. And I'm probably gonna take it in stride because I know that this game is harder than fuck. Although there's definitely some parts where I'm gonna be very mad. Oh hey! Dr. Light! X, I wonder when peace will return. I wanted you to live in peace in a warless era. But we must put an end to this nightmare. Forgive me. All I can do is give you this armor. However, for a security reason, the armor won't work until the 4 programs combine. Collect 4 programs to complete the armor. Now, I will install a foot program of the blade armor. This program will enhance your dash performance and enable you to perform the mock dash. You can dash while jumping, and you'll be invincible in the beginning. The Earth, for the future. Good luck. The blade armor is also the source of our up dash in this game, I believe. So that's pretty fancy schmancy. Oh, also, our Giga attack with this armor is a screen wipe. It doesn't kill everything on screen, but it does significant damage. Unlike the other one, this one has a meter. And also, oh, here comes the problematic enemy. The nightmare viruses. Aelia, I got some unusual data signal. It must be the nightmare. Stay alert. Yeah, so these nightmare viruses are going to cause us significant problems by A, being able to kill the civvies by touching them and infecting them. And that is a permanent death for them, so if that happens, hey, you're up shit creek if they had a good part. Oh god. I land right on an enemy. Great. And also, to get rid of the nightmare virus enemies, you have to pick up those blue orbs. Otherwise, they regenerate once. And those blue orbs are the key to us gaining ranks, which is how we are able to equip any parts to begin with. So, we're going to want to kill a lot of those in order to get their virus oil or something. I don't know. However, if they've respawned, they do not drop another nightmare orb. We would have to leave the stage and come back for that to happen. I don't care. Only 1 hit point matters, damn it. And it ain't that one. By the way, yeah, the civvies are giving us 1-ups, which is great, because we're going to need a lot of lives for this game, that's for sure. On the other hand, if it comes down to a case of like, hey, I'd really rather just throw in the towel and grab the ultimate armor for something, or even just switch armors in general, that can be a bit of a pain. But we're going to try to avoid doing that. The transport mechanoid can stand on the spiny trap. You can use it, X. Try to ride on it. Also, yeah, I gotta not forget to crouch because I'm going to forget that a lot. Crouching is something that was added in X5, I believe. And I have played X5 all of, like, once. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my good gracious. You are kidding me. This is probably not the right way to go, is it? Yeah, see, this way leads to... Oh shit, it is the right way to go, but we got a heart tank, and we got a couple more civvies. Get us out of here. Oh, good. Yikes. Are you... There wasn't even a spike there because of the graphics. And besides that, if your foot goes into a spike from the side, it... In my not-so-humble opinion, it should not do that. You know what's a game where that didn't fucking happen? Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, even in Sonic 1, a game where spikes killed you through iframes. At least they couldn't kill you from the fucking side. What sadistic asshole designed this? Oh, right. Somebody who wasn't paid enough, probably. And was just like, yeah, whatever. People will buy this anyway. You can tell I'm going in on this early. You know what's sad is that I actually kind of like this more than certain other games in the franchise that are comparatively well loved. And it's not like I'm completely a tasteless idiot. I mean, there's certainly a little bit of that going on, but also this has a certain place in my heart from when I was a teenager and renting this, and so fond memories, etc., etc. Except for a few areas. There's definitely a few areas that there is no fondness to be found whatsoever. See, this is the place where we would want the updash from the blade armor. Alright, grab ourselves a civilian. Grab ourselves another civilian. Oh, can we just go back this way? Okay, don't be such a dick, dude. Come on. Woo! You are in an out-of-the-way place, Chief. I don't know what the hell you're doing here, but you should not be doing it, that's for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, if you crouch, it does not give you camera controls, so... Yeah, that's a little frustrating. Wow, okay. Fuck you, game. Anyway, after dying like 5 times in that level, we're still at 9 lives, motherfuckers! Let's go face the... Oh god. Alien might have been able to give me a hint. And I just slid right in there. I did not care. You're the Nightmare Investigator, Commander Yamark? Yes. I'm in charge of the Amazon area. Tell me, what is Zero up to? You must know something. Zero has nothing to do with this. Stop accusing him. I won't trust both the Maverick Hunter and Reploid Researcher. I don't know what you're thinking. I won't end up being betrayed and deleted. I'll delete you first. Yes, there's a level system to this game, which is just a thing that, I think that levels are affected by how many, of the Nightmare Souls you pick up. Also, even though, Commander Yamark there was just shooting a bunch of balls with his little options, you can see that that boss fight was comically easy. Hey! And we get a green orb. That means that we beat the boss really fast. Every boss will drop you a nightmare orb that's worth a fair chunk of them. And we apparently done good at that fight, so congratulations us. That was fucking pathetic, dude. Hey, we reached rank C. Nice. You found a mysterious item. It's related to the nightmare. Let's call it the Nightmare Soul. Collect the souls to increase ranking. As your hunter rank increases, you'll be able to equip parts. The higher your ranking, the more you can equip parts. When you achieve the GA rank, you will be able to equip the limited parts. Unlike the other parts, the limited parts should be equipped at the weapon select screen. Don't forget that you can use it one time only. You got the Yamar option. Dragonflies will help you on offense and defense. That's right, baby! Our first weapon is a shield! It's also the best shield in the entire franchise, so, like, I can't even be mad. And we get some dudes. Oh hey, we rescued the guy who makes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Neat. Items obtained: Life Up, Energy Up, Super Recover, and Rapid S. Leg part B, that'll be the leg parts for the blade armor, as discussed earlier. Boss, hey, that's Blizzard Wolfgang, not... Commander Yamark, an ex-investigator in the Amazon area. He was a Reploid created for the Nature Preservation Project. He burnt the forest by controlled disorder. He wasn't accused of the incident, but someone altered Yamark's flying system. He crashed and died. He was created by my colleague, Gate. So it's kind of implied that Alia killed every single one of these bosses before, and they've been resurrected in some manner. So that's pretty wild. Is it okay to save the data? Yes. Okay to overwrite? Absolutely. That's not how you spell overwrite, by the way. Alright, so we get some cutscenes, huh? I have a report. The investigator was already... destroyed by that Maverick Hunter. I know. It's shameful that they can't beat that mysterious old robot. Isaac, keep an eye on that hunter for a while. Yes, sir! Oh, how is the experiment going? Everything is going great and the effect is brilliant! We achieved 99.98 success rate by now. I fucked that real bad. This is an amazing invention! But, if you use Hymax, in just minutes you can control all Reploids on Earth! Even the Maverick Hunter was no match! No. Continue the experiment for now. I want you to keep gathering data. Yes, sir! By the way, you have found what you're looking for? I guess it doesn't exist in this world. Oh no, it does. I've seen him. Besides, he isn't some low Reploid that would die in such a trivial battle. And I'll admit, he's as persistent as X. Alive or not, there are many options. I'll find out for sure! It doesn't matter to me. You are on your own. I don't need the body of Zero, in quotes. Anyway, just do the work and keep an eye on X. Yes, sir! Alright, so we've got nightmare effects in 2 stages. And let's take a look at, see if we can find some information about this Rapid S part. Nope, no info. Super Recover. As you can see, we can't equip anything right now because rank C is not high enough to equip any parts. Alright, so a quick look at our rescues. We missed 4 people in Commander Yamark's stage, but I don't think we can actually get to all of them just yet. Also, that's some great graphics editing down there in it, with the text and just the clip art behind it. Speaking of earlier, Sigma wasn't originally evil, and Zero wasn't originally good either, so Sigma having a person related to him that is good isn't that odd. Yeah, that is definitely true. So let's go ahead and let's go to this museum stage here. Again, equipping the Falcon to go with things. As we fight the shittiest boss ever, Ground Scaravich. He's actually not that bad, but you know what? It's very easy to make fun of him because of the poo. We are nothing if not incredibly immature on this channel. Oh, this music has like 5 notes. So yeah, just mash the triangle button after you summon your Dragonfly options and they shoot. It's a pretty good weapon. You are now in the Central Museum. Its appearance has completely changed. It's dead quiet. I wonder what kind of nightmare awaits me. Let's move on. Oh, let's get some hints. What do you got for us, Alia? What's this? A totem pole? I can't detect any sign of a totem pole. It must be the work of the nightmare. Be careful. So we go in here and whoop, we're in another area. Oh no. What's this place? Alia! Alia! I'm out of the transmission range! Where am I anyway? So, yes, by the way, there are several segments to this level, and it is completely random which one you will get. Also, we get this totem pole mini-boss after every single one of them, and this thing kind of sucks. After we shoot enough segments, the bird head comes out. We're managing to do good damage to it, so maybe it's not as bad as I remember, although, good God, these top parts are going so fast in terms of their rotations. So we may have to just run this stage multiple times just because of pure luck if we want to get the items here. Ooh, what happened? Alia! Am I out of the transmission range? What is happening here? I don't know how to tell you this, X, but yes. Oh wait, I do know how to tell him. Oops. Probably shouldn't waste the summons on this, because even if we do get weapon energy back, it's not really guaranteed, is it? So, especially if we're facing this many of the Mavericks, the Nightmare viruses. I almost said Maverick virus. Oops, that's sort of spoiling the existence of the Sigma virus a little bit, isn't it? All right, so. Oh god, the positioning on this thing is absolutely dreadful. However, thankfully, this is one of the very few enemies that actually disobeys Capcom respawn rates, and the parts don't come back if you leave the screen. Oh, that's not great. I don't like that. Yes, those are some dinosaur bones. Thank you, guys. Oh, armor piece. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. X, I'm up here. I'll give you data for the... obtain all 4 programs to complete the armor. This one I will give you now is the head program for the blade armor. Lets you consume less energy as you use your special weapons. I skipped through most of that dialogue because of some reason. This would be a good place for me to be busting out the Yamar option, but I'm just gonna... Oh, good. I lost an orb there. Orb, etc. Fuck. Let me get the dude. Yeah, there's the heal. Alright, so I think that's this chamber cleared out then. Oh no, there's a couple more of these fuckers up here. Give me your balls. Fuck. Alright, so how far back are we? We're starting at C1, so we're after the second totem pole, so this will be number 3. Alright, are you going to teleport me to the same room? The answer to that is yes. Wait, no, this is not the same room, is it? Yeah, it is, because these dudes aren't giving me any orbs. Actually, you know what? I'm not so sure. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to deal with this shit. More weapon energy. And is there one more chamber here? Yes, there is. And oh my god, I failed to grab the wires. Please don't make me refight that. I feel stupid enough as it is. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, so let's just do the smart thing. Ignore the cables and just air dash. Alright, so we got some ladders here. You've also got me failing hilariously at this, which... Wow, That said, we've died fewer times in this level than we did in the previous one, so... I feel like there's something very amusing about that. Oh, shit. Fuck! Damn it, I think that's going to re-roll this room, which is unfortunate because that is actually a place that can get us to unlocking Zero as a playable character. Oh, we're in the same room, so it might be obtainable. Although a lot of this part of the room is not exactly the same, so it may not actually be the same room, despite appearances. We'll see when we get there. Oh, hey, the portal's still there. Just wanted to make sure there weren't any more dudes for me to rescue. Alright, now in we go into the loading zone. Get out of my way! Fuck! Ugh, shit. We got him. Stop grinding into me. There we go. Yeah, I get it. You don't have real attacks, so you have to just bull rush me with your tiny little head. Alright. Okay, so here we are. This is going to be, Zero, right? Correct? Game? Who are you? X, it's me. Don't you recognize me? I was damaged so badly by the nightmare that the color of my body has been changed. This sounds like some kind of hentai trope. Stop it! You can't fool me! You have become so insane that you can't even recognize me. That means that you have become a maverick. As a maverick hunter and your friend, I'll retire you myself. Yeah, so Zero is kinda... Zero is kinda hard, we'll put it that way. I think there's some sort of trick to this, but I don't know what it is offhand, other than, oh hey, just shoot him with your thing. Apparently the Yamar option is not really an impressive weapon to use there. Right, Giga attack. Get out of inside of my body. Oh god. Wow, alright. I thought for a second that I had him in a holding pattern at the very start of the fight there, but the answer to that one is no, we did not. Oh god damn it, I waste... Oh, fuck me. Saber might be the option here? Otherwise, I mean, I guess we can just die a bunch and come back with the ultimate armor, because that's basically a surefire trick. Okay, yes. Saber, he does not like being hit with his own sword. It gives him the war flashbacks, you know? Oh, he's using the get ready on me. That was a lot of shots that he was spitting out of there. I don't think I've ever seen Zero use a gun that lets him shoot that fast. But all we gotta do is kill Nightmare Zero, and we unlock the ability to play as regular Zero. My reputation has been damaged while away. Being thought of as some stupid toy. Zero! Zero! You're alive?! So, X is alive, is he? Seems Sigma didn't defeat me after all. But I searched all over for your parts! Your signal, but I found nothing, so... That is most unfortunate. I hid myself while I tried to repair myself. Uh-huh, yeah, that's a phrase. I had to wait until I was healed. Well, it's been an emotional reunion. But now, we must face the nightmare. If the Reploids are eradicated, then the mankind, no, the Earth itself will face a crisis. Let's go, X. Destroy the nightmare. Yes, we will join hands. And never let anyone sever us again. That's a way to phrase it that is not very Englishy. Let's go, Zero. Alright, give me my points. Oh shit, we hit Hunter rank A already. Damn, I think we can actually equip some parts now. Alright, so we rescued some people. Oh, I think that orange part is for Zero specifically. We got Quick Charge, we got Overdrive. No, is that a... That's a unique part, so we can't equip that just yet. However, I'm pretty sure that Quick Charge is going to be something that we want to equip as soon as we're able to. Although Super Recover is also a thing that sounds potentially great. Most importantly, I'm just sad there's no Ultimate Buster yet, because that would be fun. I know that you only just returned, but I need to ask you something. Will you help X and carry out the mission? Will you help X and carry out the mission? See? It is my job. I am a Maverick Hunter. I have been away for a while, but I'm ready to fight for peace. And I am ready to equip X with a part. Thank goodness. What you got, Chief? We got Super Recover, Rapid S, and Quick Charge. We're going to equip Quick Charge and see how that makes things go for us. As we head on back to the land of Ground Scarab. Bitch! Yeah, I know. You've got a mustache like Snidely Whiplash. You're gonna tie this series' reputation to the railroad tracks. Alright, this is a different room from usual. Oh no, you don't, fucker! Oh, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Not dead enough! Fuck you, game! I was right there! Oh my god! Anyway, we get to see what happens when the city gets corrupted. I get extremely upset and have to kill this thing because, of course. And that's it. No recourse. And it's not even like I don't agree that that was a case of me being bad at the video game, although admit that I'm not good at them. That's right, kiss my entire ass, game. That's mine. I believe you have something that belongs to me. Ouch. The damage I'm taking right now is a lot. Alright, let's bring the eagle head over here where we don't have to worry about the bullets. Right, can I get some health? Yo! Hey, how about that? Game looking out for me. And by that I mean the game is very much not looking out for me, but you know what? Look out! Fuck. I'm getting rocked right now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Boy, I wish these things could drop some goddamn... Boy, I wish these things could drop some health. I'm pretty sure that this totem pole is about to kill me, but we're gonna... Yeah, I have to shoot the bottom half to... Yeah, we're just gonna die from it. That's it. That's fine. Alright, so hopefully it will just be back and solidified, I guess. No, we gotta run through that area again. You bastard game. You know, maybe I should have just taken the ultimate armor and done this. I think I've given this game enough rope to hang itself. Get out of here, all of you! Good fuck! Alright, bring the eagle head over. Ugh. Alright, come on. Open up. Give me the health. Yeah, see, I like that they realize that that one is a good place to throw the health. And not anywhere else in the stage. Love it. The one bit of game design in this that actually makes a lick of sense. In this entire game, basically. Oh ye gods, I have to go all the way around for this. This is a room from hell. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta in order to get through something, you know? Alright, so... I probably shouldn't have been able to get away with that, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Oh, wow. A 1-up. That's not really health in the now, but okay. I would rather have a health pickup, because... honestly, this doesn't feel that hard even still. You know? Alright, so now we've got this nightmare left to deal with, you know. Jesus. There's no part of this that's nice. Oh God. Woo! I can't believe I made that. Oh, yikes. Alright, what do you got to say, Aelia? I missed your hit before. It's been a long mission, X. You must be tired. The investigator sent to this area is Ground Scarovich. Stay alert. Well, thank you for not telling me anything about him. Ground Scarovich, you must be the burglar of ruins. What are you doing here? Well, what have we here? Why, it's Officer X. This is horrible. Why do I have to face someone like you here? Be a smart Reploid and give me the information on the nightmares. I'd rather just see what DNA data you have. Wow, okay, buy me dinner first. So anyway, this is another fight that's not super hard, usually, because it turns out that the Yamar option shots have a very strong tendency to go right through his big ball of BS. Or sometimes his attack pattern is just a little bit weird, and he'll do stuff like that to you. And of course, yeah, the wires are there for you to help get over the big ball of, well, you know what. Just in case, you know, things go, you know, in case you don't have this weapon to help deal with them. Alright, we're going to try starting from further back to see if that helps us. Yeah, so he'll either try to charge at you with the poo ball man, a little more dung beetle man. Yep, it's him, the guy who sums up the entire game. Or he'll do an attack like that. So yeah, Scarovich is not completely free with his weapon, but he's pretty easy. Green orb, yeah! We're 2 for 2. A baby. Hunter rank SA already, Jesus. You got the ground dash. Crush certain types of rocks with this. You barely are able to do that. Since Suizan, press attack plus down buttons in the air. The game is lying to you here. That probably really hurt your ears. I'm sorry. I didn't lower my voice any. But yeah, it's actually press attack and up in the air as 0. Somebody really done fucked up there. And we only rescued 1 civvy. Alright. Boss info. Ground Scaravich, an ex-treasure hunter. He was devoted to the research on an ancient site. He also had lots of research data on ancient robots. Gate took care of Scaravich in exchange for the ancient data. Gate improved his knowledge from him. Then Gate had him go to a forbidden area. It was the place that you were both discovered. I saw Scaravich enter the place. I felt bad, but I disposed him. Gate didn't seem to care. I didn't want to remember this. If you go in there with 0, by the way, Ground Scaravich kind of goes like, "Oh, I'm cursed! It's 0!" And it's honestly kind of hilarious, but also, yeah. Anywho, at SA rank, I think we've unlocked an additional part slot. Yes, indeed, we have. We're going to put... Oh, it's Rapid 5, not Rapid S. Wow, listen to me. That'll let us shoot 5 shots at once, I'm pretty sure, then. Alright, so... It's time for the shitty stage of shitsville, shit, fuck. I ran out of steam while I was swearing, but this is why I entered the ultimate armor code. Get it? His name is Blaze Heatnix because the people who created him are absolute fucking reprobate war criminal ass motherfuckers who need to be buried alive in their own feet. Oh, sorry. I'm being told through my headpiece right now that the actual joke is he's called Blaze Heatnix and the people who designed this level need to eat dicks. But mine was better and funnier. This is the magma area. A dangerous area to investigate is the hot spot that spews magmas. Multiple magmas, wow. I've never seen this color of the magma. Is this the nightmare? Although I can't confirm it due to the jamming, it must be the nightmare. I have never heard of magmas that were that color. Stay alert. What color is it? Oh boy, I don't like the sound of this. And say hello to our new best friend, the Nightmare Snake. Or as most people call them, the Killer Donuts. This is why I have the ultimate armor on, is because we fight these things 5 times in this stage! 5 times! What the ever-loving fuck? So I'm taking every advantage I can, short of just whipping out a Game Shark, in order to help me out here. Because otherwise, normally our best real bet is to use the screen-clearing Giga attack. And even that is probably not going to be super helpful because, good God! This is absolutely brutal. Just one of these is fittingly, a nightmare to fight. Oh, I think we just killed both of the... Oh, well, we killed one of the top spots anyway, so that's something. Alright, so we got all the bottom spots and just the top one to go. Get in the hole, Nebby. Yeah, and see, one of the worst parts about this is that your only real recourse for dealing with this fucking thing is to go over it every time, because if you stay in these holes, sure, it passes over you when you duck anyway, but it can still shoot you because you're a sitting duck, a ducking sit. I don't know. Oh, hey, we do at least get a little bit of real level. Oh, look, it's the nightmare effect from Commander Yamar's stage. To deal with those things, you turn on your Yamar option. And also, yes, you will notice a bit of a problem here. And that is that using my Giga Attack turns off my Yamar option. So I hope I don't have to deal with a whole lot of those stupid little mosquito bugs from hell. Oh yeah, boy, the X series after X4 is just depressing in terms of quality. Like, this game is not as bad as X7. I would go so far as to say that it's not as bad as X5 or X8 even, but it is still absolutely pathetic compared to the very worst of the first 4 games. And I would say that it's actually far worse in terms of balance than even the original Mega Man for the NES, the very first one that they ever made, which is kind of just a proof of concept thing. Not to be compared with a proof of concept, which still does not exist yet. Oh my god, yikes. This fucking stage. This stage is awful. And it's not even just the donuts that are giving me trouble. Although, admittedly, I have not played this game since I was, like I said, since I was a teenager, since it was available for rent at Blockbuster. Yeah, anybody remember Blockbuster? Remember the last Blockbuster in America, and that was this big sort of cultural phenomenon on the internet? Because I do. Man, the old feelings. I remember renting video cassettes. Meanwhile, I assume that a lot of the people who looked at that last Blockbuster on Earth thing when it was a big thing on the internet. Oh shit. I feel like a lot of them are probably too young to remember video cassettes, but I digress. That's just me being rude about the youngsters. It's because I don't understand their music and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people having drive to, like, try to change the world in the face of problems, too. Like, that's so wild to me, because I don't have any energy for anything. And no, I'm avoiding talking about any particular events that may have happened recently, even though, honestly, I do tend to get a little political on this channel sometimes, but still. Alright, so that is Killer Donut number 2 out of, as I said before, 5, I believe, that we have to fight here. Oh god, I don't think I can deal with that, so we're just gonna take Cowardice as the better part of Valor. Go down here. Hi, Bug. Bye, Bug. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Piss off. And yeah, I could just be using the Yamar option to deal with these things, and I probably should, because I gave that advice earlier, but I decided not to for some reason. And yeah, you can see once again that I'm trying very hard to not use the Nova Strike as a crutch. Not too much anyway, but you know, honestly, I probably should just be like, hey, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna abuse this. Oh, hey, look, it's the tiniest hallway ever. God, I hate the way this looks. Alright. What do you got for us? Alia, this area is very hot. What's up? If I remember right, it is hot spots, but I can't confirm temperature changes from the Hunter base. Looks like I'm in a very bad place. Is this also the nightmare? Oh, let me tell you, it is a nightmare for sure. So hey, you know what's better then a third Killer Donut is having to fight a fourth one over instant death lava that rises. If we touch that, we're dead, and oh ye gods! No! Fuck! Yeah, we fell into it. Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be a... This is just gonna be where we start hemorrhaging lives, by the way. Let's go ahead and equip the ground dash, because it does fire in an arc, which might be useful for us for handling some of the bottom targets on this thing. I mean, I really like it if we didn't have this, you know, this shit bug here causing us problems. Oh god. It's even worse because I can't see above me. Like, okay, it's auto-scrolling up. I know that that's just how that sort of thing works, but also, god, it's really a problem because, like, I don't know the pattern to this room. I guess if I stop in the middle of the thing, I just need to start mashing X. In the vain hope of being able to climb something. And yeah, you'll notice that rather problematically, unlike every Mega Man game, our charge shot doesn't go through walls. Nor does our regular buster. I forget if this is just a thing with, like, every Mega Man X game for some reason, because mentally I'm going, no, it's not. Which, it's definitely not for the... when you have the full charge. But also I'm like, was this a thing in X4 that I don't remember? Because I could swear that you could do the thing in X4, but it has been a bit since I've touched X4, despite it being probably one of my favorites in the entire series. Oh, fuck right off! I can't believe this! Yes, I can. Who am I kidding? Yeah, so this is going to be the part... Well, first of all, this is where we terminate those things, and we have to pause in order to select ground dash, I guess. Because at least the ground dash will go through some walls? Oh, ye gods. I have, like, no space to hit this thing. And now I gotta turn this on again to deal with these stupid bugs. Oh, god. No, don't go for it. Don't get greedy. You got greedy, Martin. You got greedy, Martin. Holy fuck! There's so much shit going on! And this is why, as I said, no compunction whatsoever about doing this, because, like, seriously, this is so bad. I'm pretty sure there's, like, people credited as beta testers in the credits, and I don't think that's legit. I think they just made up some names and put it at the end so that way it could sound like they spent actual money on this when they didn't. And besides, is it really cheating if it's something that the game tells you how to do at the very end? I'm not even using, like, codes or anything. This is just available to you if you enter the password. And by password, I mean button combination! Oh my god, I feel like we're gonna game over here. It's because it's all bottomless pits. And by bottomless pits, I mean deadly, deadly purple fire. It looks very liquid, too. Like, I want to drink that. Maybe it's delicious, delicious, high-grade coolant. And it'll kill me if I drink it. Ah, boy. Ah! Fuck. Mountain Dew virus magma. I like the sound of that, actually. So what are y'all's opinions on Mountain Dew, by the way, for those of you who are soda drinkers and or exist in parts of the world where soda is very widely available? Because I gotta level with you, when it comes to regular Dew, I am not a fan. But I remember, God, I'm pretty sure the last time I had any was back when I was in college. But I remember Mountain Dew Code Red being pretty fantastic. You used to love it? Yeah, I remember there was a time when I was a child and I drank it a decent amount. But as I got older, it just kind of started tasting a little too sweet. Excuse me. Yep, here we go. The chamber filling up slowly with Vile's piss yet again. Well, I can't believe we have a new contender for worst liquid in video games other than Rusty Bucket Bay water, because... Oh, Jesus! I almost died falling off the bottom of the screen. That's actually kind of funny, though. Oh, boy. We're gonna... Knowing the way I'm performing here, we're gonna get to Blaze Heatnix and we're gonna game over. Which is really unfortunate because, hey, guess what? Blaze Heatnix has instant death pits in his room, too. Got a sinus infection. Most soda tastes like cleaning chemicals. Ooh. That's a pretty powerful sinus infection because... Admittedly, a lot of soda is kind of just chemical experiments, especially nowadays. You know, now that nobody's using, like, real sugar or anything like that in their stuff. But... Still, big oof. Although, yeah, Mountain Dew is not particularly non-chemistry-ish to begin with, I think. Which is just sort of making me quietly wonder just how... like, store-brand fake Mountain Dew taste, because I've never had any of that, and I would wager that that is something that tastes like quite a mistake. Holy fuck, we couldn't even hit the damn thing, and we are in game over mode. Well, okay, at the very least, it's respawning us at this checkpoint, so that's a little better than it could be. But also, ye gods. Couldn't smell anything for months. Coffee smelled like rotting flesh for a long time. Ew, that's pretty unfortunate. I'm not much of a coffee person, but I do understand that, of course, you know, there is a large amount of coffee culture in our culture. You know, people love their bean juice. I feel like saying that is like a phrase that can get you killed in some jurisdictions, but also bean juice is just kind of hilarious sounding. Especially because we're coming off of just having played Hypnospace Outlaw recently. So yeah, that's gotta make life not a great time. Yeah, you were around coffee drinkers all the time, so... Anytime people walk by me in the office, you want to vomit. Oof. Oh, I feel it. I feel it in my R2 button, which is the only part of my body that still exists right now. I am the bone of my R2 button. So as I pray, unlimited Nova Strike works. Fuck you! The game wasn't impressed. And neither was I, to be fair. Whoop. Still tastes good. Oh, Baja Blast. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a... What a thing to miss out on. Okay, so... Fuck! Really? That's how little leeway you're gonna give me, huh, game? And my shots don't go through the fucking platforms. Ugh! Who designed this game and why were they allowed to live? Where the fuck am I? There I am. Damn it! I didn't have time to land and then try to do the thing and get iframes and then... You know what would make this easier would be if I had like a sub-tank or something. Oh, speaking of which, this is one of those X games where you only get 2 sub-tanks and a weapon sub-tank. Because for some reason they decided starting with X4, oh yeah, 4 sub-tanks is just too much for... It makes the game too easy or something, and then they basically started making the hardest games of the franchise. They also made a game with a character named Duff McWhalen. And that was the best name ever. And I'm kind of pissed off about the fact that they actually took that away. See what they took away from you! Etc., etc. Now might not be such a good time to be making jokes like that. for, you know, reasons. But, anyhow... I would assume that, of course, the Duff McWhalen thing is because of, like... not wanting to get sued by any of the members of Guns N' Roses, because, of course, the guys in that game were all named after people from Guns N' Roses. It was, let me pause for a second here. Duff McWhalen was named after Duff McKagan, of course. Axl the Red was Axl Rose, obviously. Squid Adler was, somebody named something Adler. I was about to say Lou Adler, but that's not correct at all. Dark Dizzy was Dizzy Reed. Izzy Glow was Izzy Stradlin. Matrex was Matt Sorum. I'll answer that message in a second. The Skyver was a guy who was named like Matt High and his nickname was High in the Sky or something like that. I don't fucking remember. That one's a weird one. Let me pause here. You're working on a dead hand for someone's Zelda classic game. Neat. Well, Dead Hand was one of the better things from OOT, so I hope that goes over well. Damn it, not enough iframes. I probably was just taking too much damage, actually, so yeah. I'd love to see what that looks like in terms of, like, how it behaves when it's done. Not just the sprites, because, I mean, the sprites, sure, that's neat and all, but just the overall behavior of the Dead Hand boss in a Zelda Classic campaign, because that sounds like it'd be pretty neat. Did I finish? Fuck. I was gonna say, did I finish naming all the X5 guys? Squid. Oh yeah, and of course, Crescent Grizzly was called Grizzly Slash in that version, which of course is named after, you know, the one, the only, Mr. Saul Hudson Slash. I think his legal name is Saul Hudson. But, you know. The talent of the group. Sorry, Axel. Although they did go on tour again, so that's kind of neat. In fact, I think that would be the original lineup of GNR that went on tour then. Duff McKagan was there. Whoever was on drums before, Matt Sorum. Izzy Stradlin. Dizzy Reed was not an original member of Guns N' Roses, I think. So, as I'm sitting over here trying to name everybody from Guns N' Roses, I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan, actually. I think they're okay, but you know, not the first thing I'm gonna grab in terms of a record. And you might be like, Moon, it's 2022. Nobody cares about records anymore. I did just pick up a record player on eBay for what I feel like is a pretty decent price. $160 delivered, for which, you know, you can get a record player for 50 or less if you know where to shop around. But for this particular model, I'll take 160 delivered because it's one from the 80s. So, you know, old shit like that is usually going to be pretty pricey. But in particular, those record players that I was looking at were starting to really get up there in price. I first was interested in one a while back when it was like $150 or something before tax and delivery, and I can't find them for less than $250 now. So I got a similar model for, it was $125 before tax and delivery, so $160 all in. That's not bad. Unfortunately, I then realized I don't have a preamp, so the thing doesn't actually like output noise. Oh, cool. I haven't been to an in-person record store in a while. I just order most of my shit off the internet. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. And unfortunately, I live in an area where there isn't a ton of stuff like that around. Like, there's a couple of places that do carry a few records, but it's like, it's regular big box stores that get a small shipment of stuff that they're allocated for special editions and stuff like that. Sadly, I missed out on getting a copy of the new Ghost album, Impera, which, now that I've listened to that, I'm like, that's a pretty solid album. I mean, it's not my favorite by the group by any means, but it's a really good record, and I'd love to have that on vinyl, but unfortunately, you know. Fuck. I didn't touch the wall, so I didn't get a refresh. That's a shame. No bank or credit cards. Yeah, that'll certainly stifle the ability to get things online. But yeah, you know, there's a real scene for vinyl stuff, and I think it's picking up some steam over the years, lately. It's not necessarily the most convenient thing in the world, but that's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, a lot of records have like a wide variety of limited runs. Impera had a bunch of different limited editions with like different color vinyl and different patterns on it and stuff. There's a couple that I was looking at that looked pretty cool. The one that I really wanted, unfortunately, seems to be the one that everybody else thought looked cool, because the cheapest I could find it on Discogs, which is the site that I usually go to look for that shit, was like $70 for. I think it was still completely unopened though, at least. So there's that. You know, I don't have to be like, oh, what's the quality on this thing? Shit. I didn't get iframes again. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit. I bet that there's some speedrunners out there who are just laughing at me right now. Or at least they would be if they saw this footage. I have a feeling that I'm gonna want to go, like, as late as possible, basically, to try and really push it for the bottom ones. Fuck, shit, box. Shit. Alright, so I guess we didn't do any damage to the bottom there. Ow. Get these things the fuck out of here. Alright, ground dash. Can you get out of my life, please? Tiny insect. Okay, I don't know what hit me there. Was it the bug? Oh no, it had to have been one of the shots from the crystal. Right. Oh boy. I hate this so much. This was a mistake. I knew what I was in for, because I've played this game and I've seen it, you know, to completion before, and of course I watched Plastic Alan play it. But it's like, wow, I did not realize that the performance on this was so hard. And I'm starting to feel like having taken the ultimate armor might have actually hindered me more than helped me here. Just for this fight. Just for number 4 here, because... yeah. Alright, so we're gonna try and use the charge version of this. Oh, that... I don't think did any damage. But it felt like it worked better. Oh, no. Fuck! No! We were doing really good there, actually, because we managed to land a pretty big hit with the fully charged ground dash. Alright. We just, again, got killed by the rising flames. That was a complete disaster. I don't know what I did there, and neither do you. Get these stupid bugs out of my life, please. Sheesh. I admit, I'm also sorely tempted right now to just go to a different stage. And come back with a weapon that can, like, hit the screen better. Actually, let's see if this helps us any. We might be able to get, like, really close to it and do something. Not quite. Although it does seem like we're managing to land a few shots here and there. And in fact, I'm just going to keep trying to stick with it for the time being and see if we can get any... Oh, fuck, that was a mistake. Sapphire Yoshi, how are you doing, Chief? I hope you're having an alright time over there. I should probably knock the sound down on my my OBS here a little bit because I can see that that's pretty damn loud. That should be a little better. That way I won't have to shout as much either. I'm turning the volume down on my own end too. Alright, so yeah, first part we just R2 button our way through that. And then we're going to have to, we're probably just going to have to keep trying the Yamar option as our, unfortunately, best bet for being able to hit that thing most of the time. Too bad, just chilling with games. Been playing Bug Fables, Balloons TD 6. Let me see the rest of that. Itching to play some more Rocket League. Waiting for some of the crew to be around. Fair enough. Fair enough, my dude. Bug Fables is one that I know I've heard some good stuff about. Okay, I need this thing to spawn on the other side of the screen, please. Yeah, so we're finally able to get a couple of shots in there, so at least there's that. Yeah, oh boy, this is not super great positioning right now. By the way, this section is, like, actually timed. If we don't complete this before we hit the top of the screen, the magma keeps rising and is a guaranteed instant death. Oh, shit. I was faced the wrong way. Damn it. Charge. Got it! Whew, I think we only spent like an hour there. I did not keep track. Let's just say that I game overed in that one particular mini-boss many times. How much of a letdown Paper Mario Origami King was. You wanted to try some true blue Paper Mario experience again. Yeah, fair enough. Origami King was definitely something that a lot of people were a little underwhelmed by. It is also a hotspot. Watch out. There are more fields of magmas. Capitalized magmas there, I noticed. It's getting hotter. I should be careful not to fall. Oh boy, we've got bottomless pits galore. Oh boy, please let me have... Yeah, so that actually got us like an inch forward. Thanks, game. And yeah, this will be number 5, I think. This one is much easier, however. Just make sure that you get from platform to platform and everything. See? Easy. They did give us a bit of a softball at the end there. I want to say there's one more, though. No, there is not, apparently. The further I go, the hotter it gets. The investigator must be this way. The investigator for this area is Blaze Heatnix. Prepare yourself, just in case. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight Blaze Heatnix, and he's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, what do you got for us, Mr. Hot Wings? Welcome. I've been waiting for you. You're strong compared to the others. I was bored because there was no strong Reploid left on the ground. Although I was not ordered to kill, it's too hard, isn't it? You must be Blaze Heatnix. Brainwashing Reploids is lame. Don't you think so? Let's fight to see who's the strongest. What if I just, like, slam into you a bunch? Or, for some reason, he's weak to the ground dasher. I don't get it either. Ah, get out of there. That's not good. Shit. Oh, is it not instant death? That's actually good if so. Wrong direction. Oh, yeah, and it came down on us. Well, yeah. Yeah, Blaze Heatnix's stage is kind of a rat bastard. In a game-clearing mood. Spent 3 days 100%ing the new Kirby game. 6 days spent beating Origami King, working on Bug Fables. Quite a few other games in the agenda, including Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, Ori and Will of the Wisps, Okami, Tales of Vesperia, Yoshi's Crafted World. Seems like a pretty good list altogether. I think that'll give you quite a bit of fun. I was gonna say, if he doesn't want to do the shark attack thing, that's much easier. Just die already, buddy. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably a guy that you were made aware of relatively quickly because he's a little bit infamous for, well, for reasons that you probably just came to understand quite well. And I was wrong about the battlefield having instant death, I guess. But hey, another green orb for us. Another nice quick fight. I'll take that any day of the week. Clear time, 29 minutes, 58 seconds, 26 second decimals. Are you sure you didn't just stop clearing? Are you sure you didn't just stop counting because you felt bad for me? Damage received 999. Oh, that's the game not counting anymore. You got the Magma Blade. Fires a wide-range blade from Saber. And Shoenzan. Press attack button while holding up. So that's kind of like Rising Fire again, huh? His name is Star Phoenix, which explains the avatar used. Yeah, it sure does. Alright. Looks like we got... Oh, we got the Ultimate Buster. Neat. I was wondering where that was. Blaze Heatnix, an ex-investigator for the hotspot. His ability is far beyond the others. He could research any dangerous area. All other members who fell behind were killed. Gate, who created Heatnix, improved his powers and strengths. In order to prevent any more victims, Heatnix was disposed deep underground. And yeah, there we go. We did it. Only took us like half an hour to beat that one stage. Let us continue the game, indeed. Alright. Let's go on to North Pole area. We're switching back to the Falcon armor. You know, we goofed off with the ultimate armor a little bit. That's more than enough to go in against Blizzard Wolfang. Remember, his name is not Wolfgang, even though it looks like it. Very similar. And hey, we get to fight an ice stage, that's for sure. What do you got for me, Aelia? How is the situation over there? Everything's frozen and slippery. A high jump part will be help. I gotta go. Yeah, thanks for telling me about a thing I don't have and how it will be help. Yeah, thanks a fucking lot. Oh god, it's an avalanche! Just face tank it for a second while I get to the doggo. Get in there. Ah, good avalanche out of nowhere. Yikes. Please stop. Oh, well, that's one way to stop, I guess. I would prefer one where I didn't die, but... you know. It is what it is. Excuse me. Anyway, if there weren't so many sound effects going on, I could tell you that I actually kind of like this stage's music too. Like I said before, this game has a really good soundtrack, which is probably its strongest point. I mean, it is a Mega Man game, so you'd sure like to hope for good things anyway, because, again, the series kind of has that going on a lot. Capcom in general has just always had really good sound teams, as far as I can remember. Fuck! Listen, I don't want to be the person who's like, I jumped, but I did. And unfortunately, I think that's the problem, is that because the ice physics here are actually... See, I kind of remember these ice physics not being that fucking bad. Let me go down the ladder. Holy fuck! Half my health! Half my health! I don't care. Just let me die. Anyway. I seem to remember the ice physics in this level not being quite as busted as they were in something like, say, Blizzard Buffalo's stage, where they were just outright impossible to deal with, and it was basically an auto-scroller in some parts because you couldn't turn around, basically. You would not get any momentum in the backwards direction. But I'm wrong. These are really terrible. Got soundtrack CDs for Mega Man's 1 through 6, 9, and 10. Nice. Yeah, beyond a shadow of a doubt, some of the best music on the NES. Just full stop on some of those games. Hard to pick a favorite, but I admit that I just love Mega Man 3 in general a lot, so that might be a good candidate for it. Alright, so here we've got... Oh, ye gods. Why? Oh, okay, so it completely skips over that section. Alright, so that area is safe, I guess. Have I mentioned that I'm pretty sure this game was not tested, despite there being bug testers listed in the credits? Because I feel reasonably confident that this was not tested, despite there being bug testers in the credits. Fuck you, game. Well, at least I got some health back. That's nice. I have to pick Mega Man 2 as your favorite. Fair enough. It's really hard to go wrong with any of them, honestly. And also, wow, the hit detection on that avalanche is incredibly sloppy, by the way, because, like, that didn't hit me near as much the first time. And then this time, it's like, oh, by the way... What if we made this be like 10 times as much this time? Alright, just get through the rocks. We're probably going to take a few random hits here, but no, surprisingly we did not. Alright. Wow, okay. Nice of the avalanche to not spawn where it did last time. I think it does actually care about my position when it spawns in the ice rocks. Yeah, this stage is way, way worse than I remember it being. Oh, no more avalanches this time, huh? Well, okay then. Alright, what do you got for me? The land is corrupted and there are many holes everywhere. I'll jump directly above. If you try to turn back, you will slip. Well, okay, so, like, everything is just horrible ice physics, and you're gonna tell me a way to deal with it that may or may not work? Stages like this are part of the reason why you never had interest playing the X games. I mean... To be honest with you, this is the worst of the X games until the one that's 3D, and which is terrible. The rest are not quite this bad, although there are a couple here and there that have some really awful levels. But I do understand what you're saying, that this can be a little bit like, you're kidding me, right? Oh, here comes the avalanche. Also, yeah, we've got fireballs falling now because of a nightmare effect. Despite this being the ice level. Because why not, right? Okay, can we get up there? No, we can't climb that. Great. Fuck. Just fuck. I think that whole area is spiked, so that might be a bit of a problem. I was gonna say, let's find out, but the ice physics, yeah. Not as fun without Wily as the main villain. That's... Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a level to which they leaned a little bit too hard into the anime level of edge. And ultimately, a lot of it, I feel, just comes off as being very comical. Because it's often so very, very overwrought. And it doesn't really do a lot to prove that it is deserving of any of its hardcoreness. Sigma is absolutely not as fun in that regard as Wily is. Okay, so here's our new gimmick for the stage. Not the fireballs that are probably not really supposed to be here as such, but these ice cubes. Thankfully, we can just skip past that section. Oh, get over there before the dude gets crushed. And of course, getting squished by an ice cube is instant death. Yoshi's Island Deathtress. Yeah, yep, absolutely. Oh, hey, getting crushed by those ice cubes is apparently not instant death. It's just that at that point our health was that low. Can we break these? Well, okay, that's just a death pit there. Alright, so... with no mobility abilities to our name, we are not really able to... Here, let's show off the Magma Blade real quick, by the way. You can see that it is a ranged attack, but it's not very strong. I'm putting on the Yalmar options so that way we can have a little bit of defense in case an ice cube with a wolf happens to drop on us. So we can get rid of that asshole as soon as possible. Alright. Drop in the hole. Piss on it. One, we can't climb ice walls for some reason, and two... fuck, what was two? Oh, yeah, well, for one, there's one option of two that is the ice cube just fell on our head, and the other two is, we can't... Can't get the health back. Yeah, you can see that, remember, Return to Dreamland is one example with something like that. Yeah. And here we've got, basically, we've got kind of a Metallic Madness Zone segment from Sonic CD and also Sonic Mania. Oh, hey, that just smashes the entire layer. But, of course, if we get trapped in the middle of it, we're super dead. And as before, no climbing the icy walls because the game doesn't like fun. Come on. Come on, X, get a grip. Damn. I thought I had enough HP there, but I did not. Well, we're gonna collect all these doggos by just tanking the extra lives they give us, I guess. Like a fucking champ. This is it, the true gaming experience right here. Use the resources they give you. Fuck you! I jumped far too early, I suppose. But unsurprisingly, this area has me a little jittery for that reason, because, wow, it's like instant death is kind of obnoxious even when you have the ability to respawn right by it. And that even applies to continues. Also, yeah, the ice sliding is pretty strong, as I think I've made quite clear by now. This ain't no frozen Buffalo zone. It's even worse. Alright, so are we done with the level? I got a strong signal. This must be an investigator. The investigator in this area is Blizzard Wolfang. Don't call him Wolfgang or he'll get incredibly moody at you. Actually, Huh? What's up? No, be careful. Wolfang was... You know something about Wolfang? No, nothing. Good luck, X. We get it, you geeked him a few million years ago, and you're freaked out about the robot ghosts. Are you the nightmare investigator, Blizzard Wolfang? Yes. I came back for this important mission. An error cost me my men and problems for Gates. To add to that disgrace, Reploid researchers trapped me and... Never mind, what's done is done. This is must... I'm screwing this up so badly, I almost said this is my story. This is my story. I'm sorry, but I will delete you, Maverick Hunter. He's quite a unit, all told. Oh, by the way, here's what the charge shot for the Magma Blade looks like. It's not quite a screen wipe, but it is a thing that hits a large part of the screen. But also, if you take damage during it, you get your attack interrupted, which is a problem that you will see with the many, many attacks that go across large parts of the screen, is that if you get hit in the middle of it, that's it. Alright, come on. Spawn in, dude. We've seen your cool first Sona mode. Just show us the 4 legs and, you know. Okay, so we can get hit while stuff's on the screen. It's just that while we're doing our JoJo pose, if we get hit, then we're up shit creek without a paddle. Get out of here. See, super easy boss fight if you're not on death's door. If you got a little bit of HP to spare, all these boss fights are really easy. Hey, another green orb for us. Get some more Nightmare Souls. This game tells us that we took more damage than it's willing to track yet again, because that stage sucked. Oh, only 700. Only 700. And we hit GA rank. Nice. You got Ice Burst. Fires ice blocks you can step on. Thanks. You got Hyoryoga. Press jump button while holding up. Oh, right. That's the one that sticks you to the ceiling and lets you shoot down. Which is funny that it's the weakness of the next boss, but it doesn't actually work there. Blizzard Wolfang. An ex-leader investigator of the North Pole area. One day, his team members were attacked by Mavericks. Although Wolfang was able to defeat the Mavericks, his team members were annihilated. Researchers who opposed Gate schemed to dispose of Wolfang and took advantage of the incident. They made it look like an accident. Wolfang was thrown into the cold sea. I did it, but I was deceived into doing it. Yeah, see, yet again, for some reason, it turns out that Aelia killed everybody in this entire group somehow. Yeah, let's continue the game. Against my better judgment. Alright, so we've got space for another part here. And in this case, we are going to get rid of... No, we're going to keep Rapid 5. We're going to put Overdrive into our limited part slot. And we're going to... So we've got another 4 targets. And Inami Temple, here we go. We're going to go and visit Rainy Turtleoid. And he's going to be a shockingly easy boss with this weapon. Although you can see this dude is an absolute unit. This is probably like the biggest boss in the entire series in terms of Mavericks. Just the regular ones. Better judgment was thrown out the window pretty fast. You're not wrong, so I can't roast you too much for that one. So real quick, let's show off the new weapon. Yeah, it shoots an ice cube, and yeah, you can stand on it, but that's about all it does. And when you use it, you flash, and you can air dash and shoot icicles for a bit while you're still flashing. That's kinda cool, I guess. And not just because it's an ice power. Also, yes, I did completely forget about my Giga attack during that entire last stage. You are correct. What? It's raining. But it's not just normal rain. It's acid rain. Dun, dun, dun! It is cloudy in that area, but I can't detect any rain there. It has to be the work of the nightmare. What's your condition? A bit damaged, but still functional. However, it's strange that I've been recovering while I'm on this machine. I can't guarantee your safety, but it's better to use them if they're helpful. But I'm worried about the rain. Is there any way to stop the nightmare rain? Yeah, it involves us killing a large amount of enemies in the area in order to make it possible to shoot that generator. And by enemies, I mean these weird little eyeball things. Yeah, I've heard that Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn, is, like, legitimately a video game at the very least. Apparently not a great one, but I wouldn't expect much from anyone who is pointedly reviving the Shaq Fu license. By the way, I do actually own a copy of Shaq Fu on Genesis. A friend of mine sent it to me as, like, a birthday gift one year back when he worked in a video game store. And personally, I thought it was hilarious. Like, that is exactly the sort of friendship that we have that would be like, hey, yeah, you know what? You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to mail you a copy of Shaq Fu. Oh, God, Superman 64. I actually want a copy of Superman 64, too, but unfortunately, the one time that I had a chance to pick up a copy for pretty cheap, I did not do that. And I picked up, instead, a copy of Quest 64. And our friend Irene Punmaster in chat will tell you that's a better choice, and that's a very difficult one to say for sure, because, yeah, Quest 64 is absolutely a better game. It's like a real video game. But on the other hand, I am a connoisseur of absolute garbage, and so I think I would rather own Superman 64 just for the humor part of it. Oh, did we miss a... Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank goodness there's a health generator here. $10 for not for Superman. For Shaq Fu on Switch. Pardon me, Shaq Fu Legend Reborn on Switch, I suppose would be the actual thing here, because as far as I know, the original Shaq Fu hasn't been re-released on anything since its day in the 90s. I almost said Day in the Spotlight or Day in the Limelight, and neither of those are really accurate. Okay, yeah, so we're probably going to tank a lot of deaths just to pick up this one civilian. Just fair warning that I hope you all don't think less of me for being like, hey, yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice 1,000,000 lives just to get one collectible in a game that I don't know that I'm necessarily going to 100%. $10 for Superman 64, that's it? I could probably just order that next time I feel like throwing some money into the void. Because honestly, if I can get Superman 64 for $10, $10 I'm pretty sure is what I paid for Quest, and that was many a year ago, so, you know, to be fair. I don't know if fair is necessarily the term I want to use for it, but hey, is what is. But yeah, I'm certainly the sort of person who would 100% just collect games that are infamous for their, shall we say, questionable quality. I already have Shaq Fu. I do want to pick up a copy of Sonic 06, which I mentioned before, but I was blindsided by someone reminding me, hey, did you know that Daemon X Machina is the thing? And I picked up a copy of Daemon X Machina this month instead. So that's been my thing. So, yeah, Sonic 06, I still need to grab that. Like I said, gonna spend my my next month's $5 coupon at GameStop on that, probably. I still want to try to get hold of a copy of Ride to Hell Retribution, because, again, that game is infamous for being really terrible. Ride to Hell Retribution is also infamous for something pretty hilarious. At least I feel like it's... I think people know this about it, but... So, one time on Steam, it was on sale, and they accidentally listed it for, like, 125% off. And this caused a system glitch with just this game in attempting to purchase it. And so Valve's solution was, hey, just delist it forever. Because, honestly, to be fair, who's going to buy Ride to Hell in this day and age, except for me? I do not have an Xbox 360, which I dearly need to change. I seriously need to change that at some point, because I do want to play 2 Human, and I don't know what the, I do not know offhand what the deal is, when it comes to, emulating anything for the 360. Yeah, I heard it mentioned that Sonic 06 is actually on the Xbox store still, possibly came back, or was at a reduced price or something. And somebody said something about, like, oh, it's because of the Sonic movie and people being super hyped for the plot line. Mostly that just led to a discussion of somebody saying, hey, I think we need it. A remaster of Shadow the Hedgehog. And as much as Shadow the Hedgehog is weird and janky, both in its concept and in execution, for the record, I would 100% support that. So, anyone here got any opinions about this level design here? This kind of open-ended stuff that we got going on. The acid rain, the healing units. I think this is a kind of an interesting thing, all told. Okay, so we're going to tank a death for that, but we got a heart tank, so that's cool. We might be able to do those things a little easier if we have the Giga attack on our person. We can actually get over here if we time things right, but we need to draw enemies over properly and not stick to the damn walls like a fool. Oh fuck, there's actually a civvy in there that I should probably grab too. Oh boy. So I am actually going to take a minute to try and get this. Sorry to break up the content of the stream here. I'm no speedrunner. Alright. Bring it back. Alright, where's the bat? Come on. Fuck. I keep sticking to the wall, and that's the problem. Although I gotta say, after the last stage, it feels way too easy to stick to walls. Remember when we couldn't climb jack diddly shit in the ice stage? And now the game's just like, oh, by the way, you adhere to every wall like your hands are made of glue. Ah, shit. Overshot it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of me just going, ah, shit, I did this wrong. Sorry, I'm like the worst X6 streamer. Fuck, dude. It's not great. Why am I sticking to these walls too easily? Come on. Oh, right. I don't remember how, like, much of an issue that is in a lot of the other X games, because it's been a while, but... No, we were too far over. Really? That seemed like such a weird place, because shouldn't we have died from the floor then? And yet we did not. Alright, well, we can get the one person. Oh, that would have been good if we're just actually in place. Fuck. Off by a pixel, I think. Sheesh. This is demanding. And again, it would be much easier if we had the Nova Strike on, but... Like I said, I'm trying to avoid cheating with that as much as possible. It is, by the way, very hard to focus on the pixels, unfortunately, so, like, to be fair, some of these deaths are just from me being bad at this. Alright. Bring those dudes back. Wow, okay. I can't believe they were just like, hey, yeah, by the way, we're gonna taunt you this time. Fuck! I stuck to the wall again. Probably because I started pressing the button too early. Too far over. Shh. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of this still. Sorry. Oh, hey, there's a civvy over here. Neat. Fuck. Fuck me. There's too much shit over here. Well, at least let me go over to the place that I'm trying to go to die. Not just some random part of the level. Oh, that would have been fine if I'd let that thing hit me. Why? I didn't double press the X button, controller. Maybe I did and I just didn't feel like I did. Shit. Ugh. Because we have to get a little bit off the ground, otherwise we'll just dash into spikes. And that's not really conducive to getting this done, obviously. Wow, who would have guessed dying doesn't actually help you live through a really hard trick. Do I, like, need to hold the button more or something? The dash button, I mean, not the anything else. Oh, I almost was able to re-grab one. Fuck. That time we were too close. Fuck! No, 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 no! Why did it not work? Are you kidding me? I had the iframes. I was hitting the button. And the game was just like, yeah, what if no? What if, you know, what? I'm gonna go with no. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. What a load of shit. Again, I don't like to be that kind of streamer because I think that it's a little tired and a little tiring to a lot of people. And also like, hey, accept the blame for your being a scrub, you scrub. And I mean, I kind of am. Overdrive, what's that do? Is that the one that perform ultimate attacks freely? That's not the one that I was hoping for. There's one that gives you like free iframes or something. And I just had a moment of realization, like, hey, what if I do that? Will that actually work? And I don't think it will, but it doesn't matter now because we don't have it. Shit! Oh, I was too slow. I fully acknowledge that one to be my fault. Shit. Damn it. I didn't think it would work and I chickened out. And then I paid for it. Oh boy. Too soon. Fuck. At the very least, I didn't die for it. That time I did because I went too far. Alright, so we're gonna let these bats reset here. Why didn't that hit me on the way going up? That is some weird hit detection. Good programming, Capcom. I hope you paid those interns. Oh, good. I'm screwing up the easy stuff because I'm goofing around. I don't know how that kills me there because that makes no sense. I mean, I didn't, like, hit right after dropping from the... I probably should just come back to this with the ultimate armor, honestly. And stop wasting all your times, but I know this is doable because there's an actual thing back there. You can see it. It's the... And you might be thinking, hey, shouldn't you use the shadow armor? That's part of the shadow armor! You need the thing that lets you cross spikes to get across the spike pit, so you have to do it a different way. Whatever, I'll give this one more game over, and if I somehow don't make it there in that period of time, har har har. I did it! All I had to do was threaten the game with me stopping, and it let me go. I'll give you data for an armor program. Obtain all 4 program so that the armor will be completed. The one I give you now is the body program for the shadow armor. With this program, you'll take less damage, and the damage you receive will be converted to energy to perform the Giga attack, your only hope. Dr. Light, why is your capsule here, my dude? You strange man. I think you have hidden these a little too well. Alright, so now... Alright, so we've already crossed that one. I don't remember what is... Oh, did we just... Wow, I didn't actually remember that you could do that with the ropes. That's kind of cool. Alright. Today I fucking learned. Unfortunately, this is an end-of-the-line situation. But hey, there's the boss door, by the way. So, you know what? We're almost done with this level. And I can see yet another situation where Alias says, hey, you took more damage than the game is going to record. When we count up the damage that all these deaths count as. In fact, I'm surprised she doesn't, like, sass me really hard for my quote-unquote performance here. Why'd I do that? Oh, right, it's because I've been spending so much time thinking about the ultimate armor that I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, that leads elsewhere. I don't want to do that right now. I'll come back for that later. Fair warning that I'm probably going to just use the ultimate armor when I start obtaining, like, all the side parts and stuff. Because, you know, at that point, well... It's optional content. Or something. I'll have beaten the level with the regular armor and we'll all be satisfied. Alright. So yeah, what do you got for us? The investigator sent to this area is Rainy Turtloid. There are many dangers already present here, so stay alert. Yes, yes. Let's switch to... the ice cube. So this is an interesting boss because this really takes advantage of the fact that you get to equip your Mega Buster and a special weapon at the same time. Also, yeah, check this dude out. He big and he actually animated for once. Rainy Turtleoid, you must be one of the investigators of the nightmares. I've heard a lot about you. You have my respect. Huh? Respect? Then will you stop the nightmare phenomena for me? Nightmare. It is the only thing that can save the future of the Reploids. What are you talking about? They've hurt us all! It is my duty to believe my master. My master was punished because of me, and yet he let me live. That is why I'll do what I have to do, even if it means my life. Turtleoid, I know you can understand. You know what you should do right now. X, I know, I understand what you mean, but it's my duty. It's also my duty to eliminate everything that disturbs my master. X, my life is yours. No, I don't want to fight you! That's kind of fucked up. He's just like, well, I can't do that, but I'll let you kill me. And X is just like, dude, that's kind of messed up. So yeah, Rainy Turtleoid is weak to the Ice Cube, but in order to actually do that, we have to break these crystals on his back, and then once we do that, he becomes piss easy, of course. A Giga Attack will really do things for us. Of course, we have to switch back to our actual weapon. Also, yeah, check out that terrifying pose that he makes. But yeah, once he unfreezes, or he can shoot rockets and cause problems for us. There is a bit of timing involved. Also, yeah, hey, look, the crystals are back. Wow, okay. Dick. Never mind, I seem to remember this boss just being completely free. I mean, maybe the problem is that we only have 9 energy for the shittiest fucking little ice cube weapon ever. Wow, you fire a lot of missiles, dude. Oh, boy. Yeah, this might actually be a tough fight. I seem to recall this being much easier. Then again, we do also have a bit of an issue with, like, aiming at that bottom crystal worth anything, because our charge shot, as you can see, is the dinkiest thing ever. You know what, we're gonna try doing this, and we're gonna see if we can't get some work done. Oh, he's firing the piss at us. Damn it! I somehow turned around before firing the ice cube, and it didn't hit him. That sucks. Also, again, I need to point out that yes, every time I use a Giga Attack, it switches away from my actual weapon. I've said it before, but I need to say it again, because it's really, really bad. It's bad design. Whoever came up with it is... They should have tested the game more, etc. I hate this ice weapon so much. I mean, this boss is not exactly, you know, the nicest thing in the world either, but just the weapon in general. Like, the ice cube landed on the ground. It should, at the very least, have the common decency to have a hitbox for this dude. Fuck you! I'm also realizing that it's really not consistent in terms of when I can actually land the extra hit with the ice cube or not. That's not good. That is, in fact, what we like to call very, very bad. And again, another thing that I don't remember ever having trouble with. Granted, I need to remind you all, it's been more than 15 years. It's been a long damn time since I last played this game, but, like, wow, this functions much worse than I remember it doing. Wow, that didn't seem to hit it. Okay, so Overdrive is just free charge shots. That's not anything to do with Giga Attack. Interesting, but also, holy god, that fight sucked! I don't remember that being anywhere near that bad. I actually remember that one being, like, Spark Mandrill levels of free. But we did get a green ball out of it, so hey, we're 5 for 5 so far for not taking too long on the fights. Sheesh. Got my ass handed to me. And of course, yeah, 19 minutes. Maximum amount of damage. Those are both to be expected because, yeah. You got the Meteor Rain. Fires the Meteor Rain upward. You got End Squeeze on. Press weapon and down buttons. Alright. Any of you have anything to say? We got some energy. We got the weapon recover limited part. And we got the body armor for the shadow suit, which we already saw earlier. Energy up, life up, yeah. Rainy Turtleoid, ex-investigator of the Water Purity Improvement Team. He had tortoiseshell shield to counter the strong acid rain. Thanks to him, we can explore areas that have a pollution level A. But his high defensibility was regarded as too dangerous. You ain't kidding. Requests to weaken Turtleoid ran high. Gate opposed this and was punished. Turtleoid was so loyal to Gate, in the end, he died to save Gate. Well, let's save. We got our thing, and I can be vaguely happy about that. Yep. Save completed. Continue the game? Sure. Alright, go over to our parts menu. And we're going to remove the quick charge part, and we're going to instead equip the U-Buster, also known as Ultimate Buster. And we're going to get a load of this. Before we... Hey, let's go ahead. Let's try to do one more stage before I completely lose my mind tonight. And enter the Recycle Lab. Again, choosing the Falcon Armor. I would love to pull out the Ultimate Armor here because this stage is fucking hard, but we're going to stick with the Falcon Armor for now as we go ahead and we take on the 6th Maverick boss, Metal Ah, fuck you, Capcom. Yes, Metal Shark Player. In Japanese, his name was Metal Shark Prayer, as in, like, priest, because he's got sort of this necromancer vibe going on. Shut up, Alia. I don't know why I pressed this button. Oh, God. That's pretty close. But hey, we get a ride armor to hang out with. Is there a button to eject from the ride armor? Because I would like to show off the Ultimate Buster first. Not to be confused with the Ultima Buster super boss from, you know, I almost said Mega Man X, but that's not correct at all. Final Fantasy X. I was thinking X because of, 10X. One of my friends who, like, writes the digits out for all of the other Final Fantasies exclusively calls Final Fantasy X. Like, writing it out that way, and I find that really, really funny. Oh, yeah. So, Meteor Rain. You can see that we've only got 9 charges for some reason, and that's because the Ultima Buster applies to our special weapons, too. So, everything's a charge shot. Ah, shit. Yeah, this stage is, how do you say, incredibly brutal. Like, the amount of instant death that was in Blaze Heatnix stage has got nothing on this. Oh, God. Yeah, we do actually have to do this naked. The game doesn't want us to have the ride armor. Again, for that ultra-long air dash, the ultimate armor would be so great here, but I'm trying to avoid doing that. I have one other place where I want to use it, and that's because the boss is one that I know to be an absolute fucker. Like, probably the worst, I almost said Robot Master, but I mean, I guess that's kind of almost true in a way. Oh, wow, okay, sure, just let me stand up while the ceiling's low and have it kill me. Instead of just having X, like, bump his head or something. That is cruel and unusual. Even by this game's standards, which, admittedly, are kind of nasty. And then nasty boys. Well... Oh, also, the Rapid 5, you can see that power is not useful here either, with the Ultimate Buster. Hold the button down until the thing raises. Ah! Yikes! This stage genuinely is really, really a thing that freaks me out, because Jesus Christ, it's hard. Honestly, if you took a couple... I think that if it weren't for the one mini-boss in the Insta-Death Zone in Blaze Heatnix, this would actually be just the hardest level in the game. And that's probably the thing that puts it over the top. Give me the orb. fucker! As they say on Letterkenny, give your balls a tug, you tit fucker! And by they, I mean pretty much just Shorzy. Letterkenny. It's a show I've not really seen except for a bunch of little clips. But those little clips are definitely very humorous. Fuck, 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 fuck! Fuck you, game. Oh, jeez. Well, that's that stolen away from me on bullshit. Fuck no! God! Why? I cannot imagine doing this stage without the ultimate buster, by the way. This is absurd. And it's not like, oh hey, the Yamar option is super powerful or anything. It's just by virtue of the fact that being able to drop charge shots whenever you need to is a thing that's really good. Sorry for singing on stream. It's I know that that's a thing that's like, oh, don't do that. Right? Is that still a thing that people get, like, really annoyed about? Is when people, you know, obviously not counting, like, Twitch sings, because that's, you know, if you didn't sing during that, that'd be fucked up. But, like, do people get mad still when you sing along to the background music in video games? Because, listen, I just really love the whole soundtrack to this game. Ah! Shit. Well, we made it. This is not the place where I thought I would be, but okay. Singing, humming, whatever, you know. Music-like noises in a rhythmic manner. Oh no, this is actually the correct way, isn't it? Because we got the conveyor belt here. Right, because the thing I'm thinking of is actually part of Section 2 of the level. Oh, hey, look, it's ice. Good. This can be handled by means of this. Oh, it's really ineffective. Okay. So you know what? Fuck it. We're going back to what we know works, which is just using this to deal with our problems. Oh god, spikes. That's the Mega Man way, isn't it? Do it once, then do it again over spikes. That was not worth it. It's okay, I think we have a good chunk of lives going, so at least there's that going. What stream do you think you're watching? Getting good. Up. Ah, shit. Yeah, that was me getting greedy is what it was. You got greedy, Martin. Yikes. Oh, ye gods, I should not have gotten away with that. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is nasty. These are some designs. Oh, boy. Yeah. You know what would be really useful here is if I could handle the these things without having to use the charge shot. It was me, Diomon. Nice. Classic. Oh, Dio. The existence of memes has completely defanged you! Okay, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. It's a pun because he's a vampire. Ah, that Met got crushed. That's hilarious. Yikes, don't dash into the spikes. Oh yeah, this area is safe, right. Covidramon, jeez. That's something, alright. Fuck. I just did that really badly, that's all. That's all I can say about that is, wow, I did that really badly. So let me guess, Covidramon, virus type. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Yeah, Alia wants to tell us that the spikes will kill us. Oh god. I was really sweating there because I thought I was about to slide into the spikes in the ice. Oh, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, these Nightmare Phenomenon effects are ridiculously rude. I mean, I guess the ice kind of fits here because, like, conveyor belts are kind of like ice in a way. In terms of gameplay mechanics, not in terms of, like, anything else. Oh, wow. That's a weird way for the ice physics to work against me. I didn't slide as far as I was expecting to. Huh. Do some squats real quick. You ever think about how weird it is sometimes how much or how little certain games give you tutorials? Because I'm just thinking about that. Meanwhile, there's a lot of stuff that this game feels like it could probably explain a little better. And I'm not just talking about things like, oh, the Sentsuizan info page. Fuck me running. That was bad. if it weren't for the fact, you know, it not just like things like that where, oh, the idiot localizers made it so that way the game outright lies to you. That doesn't count. Although, yes, that is pretty fucking bad. You are correct. It's just, yeah, it's kind of strange, some of the things that the game doesn't really tell you about without you just learning it. And then it's like, oh, by the way, here's a tutorial to remind you that spikes will kill you. Also, that was really unexpected, to put it nicely. And also, wow, no checkpoints. The designers are being pretty rude here. Again, another thing we probably shouldn't have been able to get away with. Oh, don't do that. Wait a second. Actually, I'm curious about something. Can we remove that with the magma blade, perhaps? No, it appears that this ice is only vulnerable to being destroyed by ice cubes. You know what? Sure. I don't get it. And neither do you. Don't try to deny it. Oh, I could use a little bit of that right now, that's for sure. Yikes. That was scary. Get back down. Oh my god, that heart tank is so free. And so is the 1-up. I believe that's a 1-up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Did we get a life from it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Cool. Alright. Checkpoint me. Come on. What the fuck is this? It's a mini-boss. For some reason. Alright, so to deal with this thing, you have to, well, for a start, you have to not do that like a million years too late. And you also have to avoid getting spiked or crushed by anything, and you just have to hit the purple, yeah, I guess purple would be an appropriate term for the color. Oh, wow. The game just does not fuck around whatsoever and just throws you immediately into the fray, huh? And sometimes it will not give you what you need in terms of patterns. Like right now, it's being really nice Right up until it does the crush and makes me stand up? Are you kidding me with that? Allow me to repeat the phrase that I used earlier about the ultimate armor. No compunction. I feel not the slightest bit bad for doing something that some people might regard as cheating. Because this game plays dirty, and by God, I've got to get every advantage I can. Go through the thing. Come on, just expand Dragonfly. Come on. What was that, and why? Are you for real? It just immediately was like, hey, yeah, I don't care. Whoop. Yeet. Well, that took like 30 seconds, but it was worse than the entire rest of the stage. Put a sock in it, Alia. I don't care. I pronounced your name wrong, too. That's how mad I am. Alright, let's get a load of Metal Shark Player, because... You know. You! What are you up to? Instead of investigating the nightmare, you're manipulating it. It's strange that you're not affected by the nightmare. You have excellent DNA, don't you? I'd like to analyze your DNA once. You must be Metal Shark Player, right? It doesn't matter. Give me your DNA. Ask me on a date first, etc., etc., etc. Alright, here we go. Wow, he didn't actually insta-kill me. So yes, Metal Shark Player is a shark who's weak to a water attack. I find that really funny. But of course, it's because he's made of metal, so he rusts. But whatever. Hit him again, hit him again. Come on. I want 2 hits, damn it. Where? Oh. It's like a land shark. Oh, he just summoned a Magna Centipede ghost, by the way. As you might have heard him scream, Hyakulega! Which is the Japanese name for Magna Centipede. Is Magne Hyakulega. We just sent Metal Shark Player to Rusty Bucket Bay, everybody. That was one hell of a level. Jesus, man. What sick fuck decided that that was okay? We got the Metal Anchor, a bounding weapon used on the ground. It's kind of like the Castlevania axe, except it bounces around on the ground. Got Raku Kojin. Press attack and down buttons in the air. We rescued some dudes. Hey, we got Saber Extend for 0. Not that we're ever going to use him. He's an actual game shark. Yeah. Metal Shark Player, an ex-investigator of Recycle Team. He studied recycling in order to create a new Reploid for parts of disposed Mavericks. His most important work was to analyze and control DNA data of the Mavericks. His analysis ability was so great that he succeeded in resurrecting dead Mavericks. Since DNA resurrection is explicitly prohibited, the law instantly dealt with him. Gate was also interested in DNA resurrection, so he encouraged him to collect the DNA data instead of stopping him. Metal Shark would have continued if Gate had stopped him. So it was all pointless, whatever. Hey Starwind, we're actually wrapping up now, because I've been at this for far longer than I usually would. And we only got through 6 levels, but there were 6 of the hardest levels of any Mega Man game that I've ever played. So, yeah, what a time, what a time. Thank you all for watching. We'll be continuing this on Friday. I actually forgot how brutal this game was. I was expecting this to be a one and done, but I'm clearly not that good at Mega Man.